As you can see, I'm a wood screen guy. I have been using wood screen since I started. I've tried the other type of frames, the roller frames, or retensionable screens. A lot of the gurus in the industry say you have to use the retensionables. Retensionables are the best that there are. There's no doubt about it. If you can afford it, and if you're somebody that wants to mess with retensionables, do. I mean, they are the best. I'm not going to say that they're not. I'm saying you don't need them for every project that you're up to. Joe's Bar and Grill softball team on a 110 mesh that's white ink. It's a placket shirts with some numbers on the back. They don't care whether you're using a roller screen or a retensionable screen or a wooden screen, and nobody's going to get a jeweler's loop out. The prints look great side by side. I don't see it. The thing about retensionables is that key word, retention. When you get them, you put your mesh on them, you'll stretch them to a certain tightness, which is called a Newton, which was invented by Newman, who invented the roller screen, so it's kind of a thing to get you to buy a bunch of stuff. They are great, though, don't get me wrong. I'm not slamming them, I'm just saying they're not for me. But when you stretch a screen at first, it may be, say, at 40 newtons, okay? You go print a job with it, you put it through your system a couple of times, it might drop down to 30 newtons. You come back, you retension it, and you can stretch it back to your 40 newtons. That's called work hardening. You may want to do that a couple of times. Then your screen should stay that tension for the life of that screen. It's a downfall with wood. They get stretched, they are what they are, they start getting a little bit baggier the older they get. So I'm not saying I can use this screen right here for the, a process job or something like that. I'm going to look for some of my newer, tighter screens. But this job's going to work fine, again, for the Joe's Bar and Grill job, which, I'm not sure about you, the viewer, what you're printing today, tomorrow, the next day, but I think 90% of the screen printers do a lot of ball teams and will print what everybody will pay us to print. And it's not all the high-end process and sparkly, glittery, it's our bread and butter. What we do is, printing for the soccer team, and then they get a pair of sweatsuits, and then they get this and that and the other thing. Your basic wooden screen's going to be fine. So don't let anybody tell you you have to have retensionable, because I'm not a buyer into the have to do anything. I'm also not somebody that says that the way I do it's 100% right. It's just how I do it. I've been doing it a long time. Seems to work out okay for me.